I know, I'm late. Good evening, everybody. This is the reality when you're working on a Wednesday when I used to be off. And I swear it was 6 o'clock 10 minutes ago. So yeah, suddenly it was like, I've not set everything up. So yes, I was literally running around trying to set everything up. So yeah, I need to set more timers, I guess. No! Oh my god, and then like my hair is all over the place because yeah, I literally have not. I've been working, so it's like and also my colleague took. So I came in. So I was off last week. So I came in on this Monday, and then my colleague went, "Oh yeah, I'm taking this week off." So not only do I have stuff to catch up from last week when I wasn't in, now I have to do the bulk of the work because we both of us do the bulk of the work. There's one other person there, but he does more other things. So yes, that was like, oh great. So yes, luckily I managed to set up some things. So because I knew what I was going to do today. So yeah, Saturday. I apologise for that. My internet just kept going in and on and off. It was a fucking out night. It's I thought it was stabilised a bit later on, and then I started playing the game and it was on TeamSpeak, and my TeamSpeak just kept disconnecting. So just bad package. It's not even like the internet was still there, and the game would play. It just would freeze, and TeamSpeak would just disconnect me. So hopefully, because I actually started up the stream, and then all I got like on my Streamlabs software on the bottom, it has an alert, and it just was alert. Because I do tests before not today, because I've completely, I turned it on about half an hour ago, to keep an eye on all the, on the internet, and it was just continuously alerting on bad bit rates and stuff like that. So just, I don't know how it is at your place, in your area, JR, but here it's gone near freezing now, overnight, so it's freaking cold. So, but yeah. God, I've literally been rushing around for the last 30 minutes going, Oh, anyways, how's everybody doing? Yeah, it's an adjustment going back to full time, so I can't like say at 4 o'clock going bye. At least next week when I get paid, it'd be lovely. But yeah, right. Oh wow! So yeah, so snow here takes a little while to get. And that's another thing. My car is out at the moment out of order because I most likely need head gasket replacing, which is a big thing. I haven't got the money for that now, but it's still summer tires as well. So I'm considering buying all-weather tires because I'm not really driving in super snowy places. So we've had some. Well, 2017 when I just arrived here, we had massive amounts of snow, and I think 2020, 2021 we also had some decent snow. Well, I don't think last year we had a lot. We had snow that they needed to grit, but in general, we've got. We're more landlocked than you guys are, so we are landlocked because it's Poland, but yeah. So yeah. But yeah, it's just God. See, this is what happens when you can't prep. Like my hair's all over the place. I need to cut my fringe again. But yeah. So yes. So panic when I had to start today. So yes. Oh, right. Yeah, I really need to. I think I need to cut my fringe a little. It's getting a bit long. Could be a proper emo kid if it was black. Oh, my camera did not like that. Anyways, what we're gonna do? So I didn't do much because I've just been so busy since last week. I did do quickly. Let me show you. So we did the these are the inside of the sleeves. So I made a little interfacing in principle, and then folded a double on the other side. Now what I did was just quickly, I just hand stitched the edges on two places so that it stays there now and not like when you put it on it moves this with you. So, but that's now nice and neatly done. And I did that on the other side as well. But that was like a couple of minutes work that I did. And I need to get a freaking lint roller so I can take all the cat hairs off, because this is wool and it likes to catch all the hairs. So here we go. So today I need to make a decision how I'm going to do the braiding, but in principle we kind of drew out how I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to start here. And the one thing I needed to decide was whether I'm going to use the braiding to make the oh god, hiccups. The what you call it? Top stitching. That's the word. Top stitching. Okay, I'll get there. I'll get there. The top stitching. Because if I do that, I need to really steam this a little bit better. But so if I start there and then go wee 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 wee, and over here, then go down, and then go all the way around, all the way to here. And then go to the top. The question is, shall I think that's all I want to do. I would like to do something here where the pleats are, but I think that's going to be the most important part. So, I need to turn on my iron. And have I got enough water in here? I need some water. That's there. And I need a cloth. Because this keeps sticking. So give me 2 seconds. Yeah, so that's why I'm also still in my hoodie, because it's cold and I didn't get chance. Right, cloth. I move this here so you can charge here. And where's my? Oh, here's my board. It's just an old tea towel I use to do the extra pressings. And I needed water. That was here already. Maybe not do that. Distilled water. Only stuff to put in your iron. So let's try and press this a little bit neater, because I do think that works, not to have anything there. All right. Try and move the seam just a tad on the inside so you just can't see it. See, that's better. And to be able to seam it a bit longer, not burning the wool. Yeah, that's better. I need a pokey tool. That's too pokey. Need this point to go out a little bit better. I need to buy, when my salary comes in, I'll be buying a new fabric scissors. Okay. Can I get you to be a tiny bit of a point? Yeah, thank you. That'd be nice. So nice. Okay. Doesn't line up with the fucking seam. Okay, let's get you a little bit. Oh well. Okay. Okay, that's better. So once we So it's easier that when we start taking on the top stitching, that we don't see the seam. Come on, go underneath. You're an orange? What? Psycho Sticks, what the fuck are you singing about again? Okay. And these are pretty well done. Right. So let that ow, fingers. Here we go. Right. That's the seams steamed in place. Now comes the trick of trying to do this and follow this line. And let's make it a little bit more clear because it's faded a little bit. Oop. Here we go. All right. You're an orange. It's high IQ songs, but at least it's funny. Oh. Right. This is why I made this little pattern, so I can always put it back on when I'm thinking, where the fuck am I supposed to go? Alright. Kind of like that. And did I try and trust out my mom's sewing machine? No, of course not. I completely forgot about that because if I don't write things down, I will forget shit. So when I picked this up, I was like, oh yeah, I was supposed to test that. I guess it's too late now. Maybe for the skirt and for the massive amount of work I have to do on the cape as well. So. Alright. You go sit there. Do I need to go one more? I think so. Okay, so that's the first. Oh, that looks horrible. Hang on a sec. Right, somewhere like that. Hopefully this is going to work and not be too of a mess, but put a pin there. Right, we'll see how this is going to go. Ooh. I'm also conscious that I might have to buy some more thread soon because I've only got one more spool left, don't I? Yes, one more. This takes up so much thread. And of course I need my glasses because blind as a bat. Right. Where is the beginning? Here. Okay, go slower. Alright, so let's see how this is gonna go. That's some sewing machine ASMR. Ah, come on, get on it. Damn it. Oh, this is going to be an interesting challenge. You go there. You go through that way, and then I can go. Ooh, not knock over my drink, that would be handy. Come on. I mean, it looks okay, I think. As long as I can get them all to cross over at the same time, I think that is the trick of making it look neat. Okay. So it needs to go to about there. That's a I think it's there. Now we're turning it around. Ooh. Is that looking okay? Kinda. I mean, if I can stay in the middle, that'd be better. Okay. Ugh. This is the whole pushing it through all the time. This is why having these special machines that professionals use would be so much lovelier, but you know. See, am I going wrong already? Yep, I am. Ugh. These lines are hard to see when you're actually looking at it. Yep. Okay. Come on, give me. Thank you. One little bit more. Okay. Come on. Okay. What's it called loose now? Reliable disclaimer. Yeah. Fucking spamming botties. Go away. Right, am I back to where I want to be? Kinda, almost. Right. No, there's still one area that's... Why can I not get you loose? Oh, here we go. That's it. Now that you're in the place where you have to... I have to be really careful trying to unpick this. Just has a bit of a... So I don't want to break the braiding that I have here. Okay. Are you back to where I want you to be? Yes, here's where the curves needs to start. Okay. Go. You're still on. Okay. Right. Okay, right, let's try that again. Let's start the curve here. If you stay in the middle, that would be lovely. Okay. Okay, come on, go around. Ugh, push it through. Oh, my knee hurts. Ow, that hurts. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, this is gonna take me forever. Ah. Come on. No, 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 no. don't go there. Can we go and stay on course? Okay. I need the same distance from there, don't I? Yep, that's the right spot. Blank. Over there. In the middle, please, so that you don't see it. Threads this way. Oh my god, all this work, and then because I'm touching the fabric, the markings of where I have to go, they slowly disappear because I'm rubbing it off. This is becoming a problem then. But you can see 2 loops. Are they perfectly the same? No, of course not. Why would I get anything perfect? But you know, why is there kinks in my braiding? So soon I'm gonna have to check again where these freaking lines are, because this is causing me issues. If I'm trying to be honest. Stay in the middle. Come on. Fuck. Ow! Damn it! That's my finger. Ah. I love you, Psycho Sticks, but this is always a really annoying part in that song. So, right. Ugh. Kind of makes hearts, doesn't it? Ugh, here you go. Oh no, that's not going the right way. Oh, for fuck's sake, don't tell me I have to get up, I have to go. Oh, for God's sakes, this is problematic. This is getting terrible. I need to find a solution for this. How am I gonna do this? I need certain points. Because you can see that it's gone over twice. That's not a nice loop. That's a loop. That's the first one. But this is going, and you can see now, because I've been rubbing against it, I can't see where the others are. Oh. Okay. Come on. Literally, didn't even get that far before I had to unpick something again. It's just one of those things. Right. Okay, let's see. First things first, where's my... Try and make these lines back so that I can actually see what I'm doing. At least they're reasonably on point, like, you know, that's... It's nice to see that that worked. Hang on. Let's make this line again where the point has to go onto. Alright, okay. Let's put you there, see if we can do a few so that I'm actually getting somewhere instead of having to unpick all the fucking time. Hurrah! Right. Could try that again like I did on the sleeve. This is kind of how I did my applique when I had to sew a lycra applique on lycra, because you can't sew cotton applique on lycra because then it won't stretch. So I kind of glued it certain points down. See if that worked. Oh, my fingers are so cold. Okay, I think that might give us some assistance. Okay. Trying not to get it twisted so it stays in place, flats. Come on. That might actually work. Might be considered a cheat, but if it works, it freaking works. Because pins don't work. So I'll just unravel this material. Of course, I hope it stays on, that with all the moving I'm doing, it's not gonna escape. Okay. Right. This is getting there. I will have to still sew it on, but it's, you know, works. Come on. Okay. Come on. And go around. That's smaller. Okay, that's not right. Okay, make it a little bit bigger. At least I can compare it immediately. Right. That better? Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Can't wait for it to be going to the straight stitching. I'll just have to do straight lines. Come on. Okay, this one needs to go lower. Get the crosses to go over the same about time. I think that really helps with making it look like it's at least somewhat. Yeah. Okay. Ah! Well, I've decided to give up trying to do this manually and take out the old-fashioned Brit stick and stick it down first before I start sewing it. So I can at least immediately see, you know, that all the loops are about similar. And then, you know, yeah, some may call it a cheat, I call it smart working. Can you believe it? It's already freaking mid-November. I wrote down the dates today because I had to do a lot of letters. It's one of those things I have to do for the bank. So write a lot of letters. And like writing down 19th of November, and it's like, fuck. Where's this year gone? It's been going really fast. So yeah, we're just doing the loopy loops, sticking them down, making sure the bottoms and the crosses, that everything looks a little bit, you know. Yeah, it feels like it, doesn't it? Oh, I have such cold fingers at the moment. I do like the look of it. Ah. That one is not. So it needs to have some space to go for the straight line to go, so this one needs to move. Come on. Christopher, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. At the moment we're trying to be something symmetrical, which isn't always the easiest. So trying to get this to at least look symmetrical-ish. Can you do this? Can you sit there properly? Be there. Ah! Let me think. It's morning for you, isn't it? And the best thing about using Prit is that it's water soluble. So when I finish with this, all I have to do is give it a light wash in lukewarm water and all the glue will be dissolved. Ugh. Okay, go sit there. Okay, come on. Now you need to cross over about there. Yes, yes. Right. I don't play video games on stream. There's a big creative community on Twitch. There's a lot of people that do different things, from knitting to crocheting to like what I do, cosplay, sewing. There's a lot of creative people online. The only way you're going to get better at something is to practice it. English is not my native language, so the only reason I speak it so well is because, well, I spoke a lot. Yep. Although I haven't seen Hot online in a while, but yeah, Hot's a blacksmith. She's pretty awesome. There we go. Getting there. Almost. I have seen more glass blowers getting online as well, which is pretty cool. Right. Good turn. Right. Hello, Gothcrafters. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I have to measure this one. Where's my measuring? Because the line is a bit about there. You need to go up again. 3 more loops and we're at the end and we can start sewing it together. Ugh, can hardly see where the line is. right. Ugh. Ooh. Creak. Creak. And people are like, why have you such a sore back? Because I'm a crafter. We sit like shrimps. Okay. Right. Right, come on. Yeah, come here. Okay. Right. Alright, 2 more loops. Okay. About there. It's kinda... They're not all the same, but, you know. I'm not a machine, so... No perfection for me. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's different ways. I just didn't prep properly. And I've done it like this before with other things. It's like, yeah, I have glue. Come on. Last loop. Yoink. It's good, I've got freaking 15 meters of this stuff. See, I have another sewing machine. That's my late mom's sewing machine, and they have a free arm because she's yeah. It's always the hardest way, isn't it? So she was a quilter, so she uses a lot of free movement on her machine. And this machine is really not built for free movement. Actually, I remember to take that off. That might help a little bit. And I was supposed to test it out because it's a different machine than mine. I've not used the machine since she passed. So I need to test because this machine has the speed switch here and the start and stop button. That machine doesn't have that. It just has the foot pedal, which means you have to be really good at controlling your foot and giving the speed. I'm not that good at that because I haven't used a sewing machine like that in more than 10 years because I've had this one for that long. So I need to practice with it. I just haven't had a chance yet. I've been working on a customized. I would love a good solid metal industrial machine so that I would love to make more jeans stuff and leather stuff and yeah. This machine cannot handle like jeans and stuff like that. Well, it can handle like 1 or 2 layers, but that's about it. Right, that's the last loop. Now, then after that it goes straight down, so I don't have to like. But yeah, industrial machines are so much. Yeah, same. Yeah, so this is just a brother, and Innovis 10. So literally, it's the starter. And my mum's is like a, I can't remember now. Do you know me? But it has one of those free moving foots because she quilts. Or she used to quilt, sorry. I keep having to remind myself. So yeah. That would probably be better to use on this. And it's a little bit heavier machine. Yeah. Singers are good machines. Where did I leave? There. Alright, let's see if this goes. Right. Okay. Because this is 3mm soutache braiding, so it's small. But as with everything, it's like the more you do something, the more you get used to it and you're getting better at it. It's like when I had before COVID, I had a small business making clothing for roller derby, for pole dancers, for acrobatic people, burlesque and stuff like that. So I worked with Lycra a lot. And a lot of seamstresses hate working with Lycra because it's such a, it's super stretchy. It moves. But for me, I can sew Lycra without a thought. Having to sew straight lines, now that is an issue for me. I tried to make some curtains. It's kind of straight. But I'm gonna have to move this spool with me anyway. So far it works, so quite happy actually. Can I go a tiny bit faster? No, let's not. Let's not tempt the beast. Yeah. I've sold now most of my lycra. I still have some lycra left that I just haven't photographed and put on the internet yet. But yeah, I had to reduce that. But yeah, COVID came. Nobody had performances. Nobody had practices. So yeah, I didn't have much of a business left. So, and also the other problem is what I found, because I've been doing that for like 10 plus years. When sewing became a business and work, I didn't enjoy sewing that much anymore. Now that I've stopped that and I gone back to sewing for projects like this, it's so much more fun. I mean, this still is not going to be, you know, perfectly aligned and straight, but I'm not going to even see it because it's underneath the armor. Nobody's going to see it. Only I know that this is here. Oh well. Right. I need you to be on that point there. Thank you very much. Don't move. All right. Good. Come on. Go. Lie straight. Yeah, so recently I started customizing Funko Pops and create them into characters, which, you know, I've been having lots of fun with. But that means I don't spend as much behind my sewing machine for fun. But I like Halloween, absolutely. However, I live in Poland, and Halloween is not a thing. Well, it's kinda a thing here, but not like it's in some other places. So it's... Oh no, don't worry about it. I'm Dutch. I'm very direct. So here it's very, I don't know, limited. So yeah. Ugh. Right. Try and not get this tangled. Okay. Trying to keep the fabric straight as well. I'm not getting curls. Oh, there we go. Ah! So there's more folklore with it than the standard Halloween. You see a lot. So like I'm from the Netherlands, although I don't live in the Netherlands. Like I said, I live in Poland, in Europe. So in the Netherlands, Halloween has taken on a little bit. But we always had a tradition on the 11th of November, and that's when kids will go around for the houses, sing a song. It's not a trick and treat. It's like you bring a lantern, and you sing a song, and you can get either candy, or people would offer you a mandarin. It's a mandarin. I don't know why Mandarin. It's kind of the season. So that tradition has always been a little bit bigger in the Netherlands than Halloween has. But as with everything, that's cool though. It's nice having traditions like that. And, you know, traditions from all over the world are so different. Massachusetts? Why Massachusetts? Or just to Salem, Massachusetts? Yeah, I've been to London a few times. It's not my favourite place. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, Salem, Massachusetts. I mean, if you want to like go like more magical, I would go to Scotland. Scotland or Wales are amazing for that sort of folk traditions, and London is a bit. I know I have a slight British accent. I lived in England for 17 years before I moved to Poland in 2017. So my English has made my English has changed from Americanized English to British English. Yeah. There's a lot of tradition in Mexico. Right. But yeah, I would say I would go to Scotland or Wales over London. But then it's just, yeah. It's alright. Then again, there's a lot of things in the south of England that's really cool as well, like Stonehenge. I don't know. England's an interesting country. I met a lot of Wiccans there, and there's a lot of interesting old stuff in England. I mean, I owned a house that was built in Victorian times, so like 1895, something like that. I mean, where do you find that these days? That was in Manchester, though. Had a lot of problems though because of it, but yeah. It was a really cool house with really high ceilings and you move that way. Yeah, the house that I lived in after that was built in 1928. So also a cool house, but not as cool as the Victorian house. Still had those big windows that you had to push up like that. That's too bad my neighbours were shit. Neighbours not so great. Now I live in a new build. Well, kind of new build. It was built in 2017. It's just less problems. No problem. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah, London is so... It's not only just chaotic, it's just... I don't know, the energy there is just off. I never really liked it. I think I said previously. So... I spent 2 weeks in London during the Olympics, because I was a volunteer during the Olympics, and yeah... No worries. Enjoy your day. See you next time. The only advantage from the Olympics in 2012 was where I didn't mind as much being in London was the amount of foreigners that were there. Because, you know, I would go to and from in my volunteer outfit and people would stop me and ask me questions and, you know, what do you do? And, you know, there were a lot more people that made it, like, not too bad. It wasn't just full of Londoners. I mean, there weren't standard tourists. So normally, you know, you've got your standard tourists in London. But these were all athletes and people associated with that. So it was a different atmosphere. Yeah, but New Zealand's a little bit more difficult to get to. You know. At least you have a great place to go and visit. Love to go to New Zealand or Australia. Then again, my next is probably to go to Korea. Or Japan. Well, that's true. Like, if you want me to visit, pay for my ticket. No, I know. He has to pay for your ticket if he wants you to come and visit. At least you don't have to worry about time off. Have your brother pay for it? You want to come visit? Pay for my ticket. Ah. Right, you go that way. That was a good idea, actually, to glue it down. Why does this one feel like it's too small? Go on. I said yes, go. Oh. Right. Put you through here again. Go to the other side. Unless, of course, you don't want to visit your brother. I mean, I know that feeling. There's friends I would visit before I would visit my brother, but yeah, that's the one thing. Of course, especially with flying. No idea what effect it's gonna have. Or at least assume you don't know. Does he live on the North Island? Not saying anything about my brother. And his wife. So, is he on the North Island or is he on the South Island? I'm trying to remember. My brother and I are opposites. Right. It's interesting though, like you got BC and AC before COVID and after COVID these days. So many things have changed. For me as well. I think some people have gone more online. But I've also known people that because you lose touch with them, because I've had friends here in Poland and I've just because you don't see them to speak to them and you don't really, you know, they're not as much online as, for instance, I am. You lose touch with people. Oh, that's going wrong. Hang on. Let's put you flat like that and then pull you. That's better. Well, maybe not, but we'll try. Right. I have a friend in North Island in Belfast. Right. Oh, come here. You go this way. I think that was the best decision I've done, because look how far I got. Yes, do I have to wash the jacket now? Yes, yes. Are there still mistakes? Yes, yes. But, so be it. that away. What am I? Oh, that's breathing. Okay. Hoorah! Yoink. Okie dokie. Oh, I was thinking that sounds like a Psycho Stick song, and I was right. Okay, you go that way again. We're almost at the end. And then we can do the straight stitching, which is a lot faster. We're not fully at the end yet. Hang on. Okay. Okay. Second was last. Ow! Damn it! How many times do I have to hit my fingers? And it hurts more because my fingers are cold. I hate winter. It's not even winter yet. God. Ah! Where's the freaking... I need the... The foot keeps falling down and I need to tighten it. Oh! There we go. Okay, that will stick now. Okay, then you go that away. Ooh. nice. Literally like turning the shirt inside around the sewing machine. Okay, right. Last loop. Yep. Yoink. Of course, I still have to do the other side as well. But first, once we did this last loop, we go all the way down the straight, and then all the way down the edge, and then all the way up to where the front of the top is. Look, come on, other side. Okay. Oh, getting there, the end. Well, not the end, but the end of this loop. Oh, stop. I need to position this to be about there. Oh, yes, I know. How far am I going? So, I think about there, isn't it? There. There! There. English language. 10% rules, 90% vibes. Right, now we're going straight! Look at that! Look! I will have to like wash it so some of the glue stains go. But Ah. Oh, let's take a quick break before we go to the next. Right. Look at that. Now, I probably have to sew this under, don't I? Yep. Okay. Now it's a straight line down. Yoink. So we are turning this around, and I better move it closer to me because otherwise I can't see. Oh, this is going to be interesting to make the beginning stitches. Yes, there you go. And if I hold it straight to this line. Come on, go in the middle. Perfectly next to that, thank you very much. I'll use the foot as a guide. Make sure I'm the same distance. Come on. Don't go next to it, on it. Thank you very much. Alright, make this, because we're curling it, the kinks coming in. I'll just push it. Should I go a little faster? Just a tad. Should be able to go slightly faster with a straight line. Watch me now fuck it up, but you know. Ah. Stop. Stop. Oh. Oh. Right, so now I need to push this up so that it's in a way that it's going to... Okay, I need pin here. Probably a pin about there. And please tell me that this is long enough. Please, please, please tell me that it's long enough. Yes, okay. Okay, okay. Okay, so because of the inner facing, I need to, there's a little bit of a bump here. And I need to go straight and make sure that this lines up. Ugh. Come on. Ow, fingers. Okay, come on. What distance do I need to make? About similar to there, so close to that. And about there? I think that's about right. Alright. One straight line all the way down. Oh, that looks good. Ha! I like it. Cool. Cool. Now comes the hard bit. Now we're going this way. And you need to go over there. And now we're going to top stitch at the same time as putting this down. And I think that's about the width that we want to go. And the problem is now trying to keep it on the same line. So keep the foot there. Okay. So what I'm trying to do is just keep the foot on a similar distance from the edge and just feed the braiding where it needs to go. Come on. Ugh. Now comes the hard bit. Because there's a pointy point here. Do you please go in the middle? Thank you. Okay. I'll have to untangle that later. I think that's time for while I'm watching a movie, video, something. Okay, now you need to, you could just there, you go there, you go around this point, yes. Come on. Will you please go in the middle? Thank you. Because it looks prettier when it's stitched in the middle. Oh, I think we're going to another point. Yep, we are going to the point. Yoink, 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 yoink. this. Come on. You know, it starts out being okay, and then after a while, the amount of curling you do. Okay, right. Come on. Right, almost at the front of the jacket. Ugh. Oof. Okay. This is where I really want to get everything proper, because this is the front of the jacket that people see. So this is concentration phase. I'm almost at the end. The end I have to work a little loop in so that I can work in the end. So the end's not visible. Ah, come back in the middle. Thank you. Ooh, I'm getting really close to the end of my thread as well. So here at the end I need to make a loop-de-loop. So if I cut you... Do I want to make a loop that way? I think that might look nice. Yeah, so I need to cut you off somewhere around here. Getting there! Right, now I need to plan this little loop and take out the trusty glue again. Let me sketch. About there would do, wouldn't it? So I was going to say this is circular dust, isn't it? It is. That's... Can I do that? I might be able to do that. And then I need to... No, let me move it upwards. Make it more like the loop on the back. Yeah, that works. Now I need to put this underneath so that it gets cut off and sewn in. Okay, and I need you to go there. Right, let's see if that works out. I'll have to slow it down when I get closer to that. Make you slower. Okay. Okay. Ooh. 3, 2, 1, 0. Ho ho ho. Look at the thread. That's how little thread I've got left. Perfect timing. Now I can cut off nice. Oh, loving this. So, starts at the back. I need to cut off this bit. So that way you hide all the ends. So, here's the back. And then the other side will have the same, but then mirrored, of course. And again, nobody's going to see it because it's underneath the freaking armor, but... And then it runs all the way at the bottom, and then goes to the front, follows all the way down, and then goes up. This is where the buttons will be, and then a little loop at the top. Now the only thing is, now this is quite bare. So there's still an idea maybe to do something here. But I don't know. Maybe I will do that at the end when I've done the skirt. And I've done the amount of work I have to do on the cape, the amount of detailing. Because this is a good practice. Because like I said, again, this is not going to be visible. So it's not, the only thing that's visible is the sleeves. So this is a good practice. So when I get to go to the skirt and to the cape. So now I still have what I have to do. It's the same thing I did on the sleeves. Is I have to do little stitches here to put that attached to the area here. So to keep this all up. But the top stitch is principles done, so and of course here's going to have all the buttons. Because it's going to go yoink. That's why I still maybe want to do something here, but maybe after. Not on this. I'm going to put, as soon as I put the other side. So next week we're going to do the other side. And then we can put the sleeves in. Then it's done. Because this has been a project and a half. Now, of course, this was a lot of figuring out to fit it on my body. With a lot of things like this, that's a lot of work always. The skirt is just a quarter skirt. So the third. Did they decide on to go on a third circle skirt? Yeah, I think it's a third circle skirt with a waistband and a zipper. So sewing that together is not going to be a massive issue. The cape are 2 circle skirts. Well, partial circle skirts. Again, not going to be the biggest problem to make. What's going to be what is all the detailing that's going to go on the skirt and on the cape. So by the time maybe I'm finished with that, either I am absolutely fed up with it, or I'm so skilled in it that I'm like, I will put something here. Not a problem. I've done it all now. So, but yeah, all the inside. You can't even see, because the stitching is here, you can't even see it. Even with me with my bare eyes here looking. Do have to cut off all the threads. That's always good. So, that was successful today. Oh, there's something not so successful here. I will have to check that. The tail is the problem. But, switching the sewing machine off, because I look at the time and it's 9:45 and I need to go and sort myself out, feed the gecko and go to bed, because sadly enough I'm working tomorrow. And I work today. It's just one of those things. So, right. I'm quite happy. It worked. It took a little to try out and then just use the glue. Use the freaking glue. Why not use assistance? You know. So, is anybody streaming that I know? No crafters. Right, let's see. A lot of knitting. And crocheting. Again, if I can't find someone quickly, I am going to just end up this. It's not worth me spending 10 minutes trying to find someone to raid and then not being able to do anything, so. Oh, don't do that to me. Don't refresh. All the fiber crafts. It's nice. It's nice to see there's more and more people doing fiber crafts. And then of course you got the 3D printers. And that was it. Oh well. Okay, that's easy then. Right. Right, everybody. Now, fingers crossed, because the last couple of Saturdays have not been... Because now that I work full time, I've always noticed that it is less time for me to actually organise shit. And it's only 10 hours more a week, but still, that's 10 hours more a week. Normally, the whole Wednesday I have off, and that's usually when I spend time organizing what I'm going to do today, what I'm going to do on Saturday, and I don't have that time. I literally finish at 5. Today was really, really busy as well. So I couldn't even, if it's quiet, I can do things until the beep goes that I have something new, a new case to deal with. But today was really busy, so I didn't get any chance to do anything. Hence I was late as well. So if things go right and my internet holds up, I'll be back on Saturday. Might be the chest armor, might be something else. I don't know yet. I need to do some stuff with the chest armor to make sure that everything fits in right. But I also need to sand. And I need to do a lot of sanding. Because these booby cups need to be smooth and round. Not like have seams that you can see. So I need to sit down and do that. But it's just finding the time to do that. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I know that feeling. Yeah. Yeah. So it's just trying to. I like what I've done so far, but also I'm like, it looks so stupid. But that's the problem with the Sisters of Battle armor. It looks stupid. The chest armor looks stupid. And it will never look like the image. I've complained about this many a times. He made the boob cups sit somewhere around her underarms, which is not where they sit. At least not naturally. So it looks odd, but it's always the problem. The Sisters of Battle, they look odd. So yeah. I need to just get over that. But my brain is like, it doesn't look right. And I'm like, it won't look right because he made the torso that long and the boobs sit up high. And it just doesn't look right because it will never look the same. And I just have to get over that because my brain just goes, but. But that's just how it is. Right, so I am going to say, have a good evening, everybody. Take care of yourself, as always. Be safe. And I will see you either Saturday or next week on the Wednesday. If I don't see you on Saturday, if anything happens, my Blue Sky is the one that I will update. Because Instagram, you have to update a picture, and I can't be asked with that. So Blue Sky, if you want to know if I'm streaming or not, Blue Sky is the only place I will update. I should maybe make a Threads. Maybe that's one of the things I need to do. Threads is pretty fun. So, but yeah. I have no idea because I need to try it on with everything. I don't think this whole cosplay is the Crystal Battle cosplay is going to be comfortable at all. I don't seem to make comfortable cosplays. I mean, this is not going to be comfortable. I have no vision in it. Well, it's very limited vision. And I'm going to be holding my hand up. I need to do some training with like holding my hand up like that. Arm like up like that for like an hour. So it's like so yeah, we will see how it all goes. It's gonna be one of those things. Why can I not do simple things? I don't know. Anyways, have a good evening, everybody. I will see you